Greetings, folks. This is my comic box recap for March 25th, 2020. Now, these books were released March 24th because of the coronavirus pandemic, so I got them a day early, but yeah, so I've already read what I needed to read for this. Also, it was announced that these are the last new comics that are going to be shipped from Diamond Comics. It is to my understanding that most, if not all, of the publishers have stopped printing for right now. So hopefully, once all this is done and folks are able to get back to work, we'll have new comics again. So here's hoping. Alright, so first in my box for this week, My Little Pony Equestria Girls Canterlot High March Madness. It's a one-shot. Did not read. We'll read later. Also, and this is kind of ironic, that My Little Pony Friendship is Magic number 88 is the last in this season. I got cover A and B. 89 was supposed to start season 10. So, this is it. And who knows? IDW may just stop it after this. I don't know. But, I mean, if you're going to end a book, hey, it's good to end it at the end of the season. Alright, next, Wonder Woman 754. I got the variant cover. I do not like the cardstock variant covers. I don't like paying $1 more for cardstock, just saying. But I liked the variant better than the regular cover, so that's the artwork anyway, so that's why I got this one instead. But yeah, so hopefully when DC starts printing again, no more cardstock. Not like that. Especially not for $1 more. I don't want to pay that. So books that I read. I read 2 books for this week. Star number 3. I think it was supposed to be a 5-part series. Hopefully we'll get the rest of the series. It would be nice. So Star found out that all the stuff from the last issue was all in her head. The dragons, the monsters, and all that other crazy stuff. And she sees herself pretty much how she... You know, she's very ugly inside. I don't know if that's her or part of the Infinity Stone. Which one is it? I forget. The Reality Stone? Yeah, she's got the Reality Stone. I had to check. So, Captain Marvel is being unreasonable. As always. She's not wanting to find a solution other than punching Star in the face. That's just Carol. That's her knee-jerk reaction to stuff. It's kind of my knee-jerk reaction on occasion, depending on who it is. So yeah, when it comes to a villain, I'm gonna want to punch them. I mean, if I was Carol, that's what I would do. Alright, so I don't know a whole lot about I've suddenly lost their name. It's the Black Order. I don't remember. But like, Black Swan is apparently part of it. What's his name? Black Dwarf? Yeah, Black Dwarf. Anyway, they're the ones hunting the Reality Stone. You know, because, I mean, they're always after the Infinity Stones. Carol and Jessica and Scarlet Witch are all trying to come up with a solution. In the meantime, Star's having a nice fight with Black Dwarf. I mean, excuse me, Black Swan, not Black Dwarf, Black Swan. And, I mean, it comes down to it that I don't know what this matters, why it matters, but she tells her that she wants her to speak and understand Swedish. I don't know how that ties into stuff. You know, and even Star's like, what? And she's like, I know it's odd, but think of it this way. No harm can possibly come to you by doing it, and I assure you it's going to come in handy later. Well, we may never know why it'll come in handy, because we may never get the rest of the series. But she does it, and then Black Swan takes off. Carol shows up. And it's like, oh, let's fight. So, if that's all I ever get out of this miniseries and we don't have the rest of it ever, I hate that this issue... Well, I mean, issues have to leave off on cliffhangers, but I hate that that's how it ended because I really want to know what's going on. But, yeah, Star started off as, you know, because I didn't want all this mishmash of heroes and villains and everything in this book, because I wanted Star. Well, there's a lot going on in Star's head, and we're starting to see some of that. And now, I don't know what's going to happen next. Anyway, alright. Grumble. Grumble number 1. This is the next story arc. Memphis and Beyond the Infinite. Oh my god. I love this book so much. There's so many nods to Memphis in here. You know, because they go to Memphis. But like, Memphis, the wrestler, he looks like Elvis. He fights the Nash villain. You know, like, that's who that is. Yeah, that's just too great. I love it. It is fantastic. So we see a little bit of history with Tala's mother, and you know, she I think looks at Memphis. I think his name is Seamus. I'm not sure. I hope I said that right. But it looks like she looks at him as a father. It looks like he tries to take care of her a little bit and tries to warn her about Eddie. And, well, you know, that gets her locked up, apparently. That's what I'm gathering. Okay, this is hilarious, too. So, it says Kingsport, Tennessee. But they're talking about it being a meth lab. And I almost wanted to say, man, this looks like Dyersburg. Where I live is not the best town. So, sorry, city of Dyersburg. But, you know, if you clean up Dyersburg, we won't have this problem. But, yeah, so they're raiding a warehouse. And it's like, they've got all kinds of magic stuff in here. But it looks like they're cooking something else. I can't tell if they're just cooking magic or if they're actually cooking meth. But they make reference to meth, so I don't know. But, yeah, because I think Tala says, who throws fire potions in a meth lab? Yeah, Eddie, that's not smart if that's what it is. Alright, but anyway, they escape that and they're on the road, and Eddie's suspicious of Tala, and, you know, that's their back and forth. They're always suspicious of each other. Rightfully so on Tala's part, though. I'd be suspicious of Eddie, too. But Eddie's supposed to be the fall guy who they're going to trade for Tala's mom in the prison. It turns out that there's a whole army of aliens and mutants and cyborg looking things. Looks like a transformer or something right there. I love Norton's art. It's great. So they're going to go raid this weapons facility, and in the process, Team B is going to be rescuing Tala's mom, and Eddie is of course on that team. Well, guess what, guys? It's a trap. Oh boy, I don't like that spider guy. He's terrifying. He reminds me of the dude from Star Wars. I can't think of his name now. He's a big spider dude. But yeah, that's who that reminds me of. And that's absolutely terrifying. I don't know what scares me more, Jimmy the Keeper or this guy. But yeah. So, next issue, it's a trap. Well, I hope Roberts and Norton and all them can find a way to work with Albatross and maybe get us the rest of the series. I will be devastated if we don't ever get the rest of these comics. Like, I know The world has a lot more going on right now than comics, but I need this. Anyway, alright, well, that's it for this week. Get more interested in this. Love this. It's fantastic. Live long and prosper, and glory for the Empire. Kablah!